me be a little bit serious for a second, okay?
The re-rocket. Yes, of course. Classic. The re.
Listen, whenever I see a good conservative meme, that's me. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Like, right?
Take the chip out.
Whether or not you're a demon in real life, remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. If you get a chance, leave a comment down there too. I do answer those. No, even though I'm no comment chick, I will still read and respond to your comment. And I might be sassy. What does the left can't mean? Well, it's a show on Parler. It's a subreddit, and it's a Twitter account. And it debated Keffels. Whatever the left can't meme is, somehow debated Keffels. So it embodied itself into this person named Benny. What is your name, Benny? I need to know your name. I need it for my files. Look, we're gonna get a file going. We're gonna get a ClanOps file going on Left Can't Meme, okay? This is just how shit works. I'm so sorry. You've caught our attention. You have caught our attention. Your trigger warning could not be ignored, nor should we ignore it, right? Benny Johnson. The dude's name is Benny fucking Johnson. That is the dude's name. So yeah, Mr. Benny Johnson, I'm assuming it's Mr. I haven't really asked your honorifics yet, but yeah, I mean, Benny Johnson, you know, is in charge of this thing, and the whole thing is it's like a cringe, like meme factory that of boomers, right? Like, it's, you know, don't let the name fool you. Left can't meme. Like, right? By memeing, they literally mean memeing in the lowest possible sense, which is a meme is a repeated behavior, okay? Now, if you know memes, if you're actually savvy to memes, you know, if you're not a boomer to memes, then you know that memes are fast moving. Like, for instance, I can't say, "What are those?" and have you all be like, "Oh, ha, 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 she's so funny." No, that's a very old meme, right? Nobody cares about what are those. Nobody cares about damn Daniel, and he's back at it again with the white vans, right? Memes are always moving. Now, Left Can't Meme doesn't seem to get this. They are still very much in the mode of ironic 2016 Pepe posting, right? And it's kind of ridiculous because they're like, yes, we're the best meme. It's got a Facebook vibe to it. They are talking about memes. They are flexing, you know, how you know, knowledgeable they are with memes, and the whole thing is just like washed in just Facebook vibes, right? So I almost feel mean covering this content. Like, I don't usually cover lolcow content, and I think this actually does qualify. This actually does qualify as a lolcow, but they're so mean that I don't mind. They're so horrible, they're so mean. Like, you know, they really do think that they're like wrecking our world. They you know, destroying our logic with memes, and you know, every time we see the anguished SJW that was at a Trump protest in 2016 in like a yellow jacket, and she's like, you know, she's like, they film her in this one really pissed off moment. Yeah, it's that's what it is. That's all it is. Like, they have not moved on from that meme. They're still looking at Doge memes and being like, hell yeah, Elon. Oh my God, they love Elon. Well, let me just watch. Let's just watch. Look, if they can sell bathwater, okay, I can sell teddy juice, and I've got plenty. So yeah, we're gonna have that in our merch store when we get the website up and running, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Like, the best things come to those who wait, including my titty juice. And if you wait long enough, it'll actually be titty yogurt, right? Which is even more delicious, right? You can, what all can you do with yogurt? You can do so much stuff with yogurt. My TikTok audience is very special, and if you want to be special too, give my TikTok a follow. It's just at nocommentchick, just like the meme, just like the everything, and you too can be part of the TikTok family as well. It's a close-knit family. XXX, yeah, triple X chromosomes. Those are so good. Like, right? Well, you know, I mean, if you really, you know, if you boof your progesterone, I think that you do eventually develop XXX chromosomes. You have like one more X chromosome than cis women. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. And then you start to question them, like, hey, are you really, what? You start to go to cis women and you're like, what is a woman? Spoiler, it's me. Anyway, let's go. You just joined TikTok yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I mean, TikTok's, I don't know, like, I understand that not everybody likes every social media platform, and I'm not trying to encourage people to get on social media that they find disruptive. Some people, some people find that TikTok is a little too engaging. And, okay, so wait, let's start with Tara I always pronounce her name wrong. Tara Mooknee. Tara Mook. No, it's not Mooknee. It's Mooknee. Tara Mooknee. Am I saying it right? I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. Anyway, let's get no introduction. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it. Okay, let me know, chat. All right, let's get our music down, our nice relaxing music, and get Tara up.
Written and produced by a cow.
A cow.
She couldn't
Did you
be
know
on
that?
The video today because she...
Did you know that? Yeah, everything. That's the great part about Tara's writing process, is that she's got a writer, unlike me, chat. I don't know if you know this, okay? But I do the writing. I do the editing. I do the promotion. Not everything though. Not everything. Vamps does the thumbnails, right? So there's definitely, and I definitely have some help at editing. Some of the better edited videos that you see on my channel might actually be edited by Zara. So, but like for the most part, yeah, I'm running the show. I don't have a cow that concerns herself with my content the way that Tara Mooknee does. I feel like that's not how her name is pronounced. I feel like I'm somehow doing this wrong. But we got like all the right, cultural signifiers here. We got a Furby, we got a cow. Is that a frog? Is that a sexy pinup frog? Wow, okay. So good shit. Cherries? No, cherries? Are they cherries or are they strawberries? Let's see.
She's actually banned
Strawberries. Okay, strawberries.
from YouTube for being a free speech warrior. She was spitting too many facts and logics. But if you like and subscribe, she might appear in the next video. Unlikely. You know when you watch something and you're like, this
Gex.
is so bad?
Wait, are the Gex not working?
That's not the case here. What I'm showing you today is just bad. In fact, it's so bad.
Mooney.
It's good.
Oh my god.
At making you want to
Yeah, Mooney. That's how you remember it. You think of a cow, moo, and then you think of a knee. A knee doesn't say knee, but you get the idea, Chad. If a knee was a Pokemon, it would probably say knee. So you think of moo and then your knee as a Pokemon, because that totally makes sense. Listen, Chad, there's a sesamoid bone in there. That's all I know about the knee. And a quadriceps tendon.
Off and run away from the
Gex are asleep.
It's so bad that it made me almost wish that women weren't
The Gex
allowed to
are
use the
asleep.
internet,
Wait,
so
what is up with that? The Gex are asleep at YouTube this time. Last time they were asleep on Twitch.
I didn't have the misfortune of having to see it. But alas, I did.
Wait, does
see
she
it,
have music?
courtesy
She
of
has
the
music.
Twitter account, The Right Can't Meme.
Wait, The
I
Right
should
Can't
really
Meme.
get myself off Twitter. But this page has shown me some gems that I wouldn't have got to see otherwise, because I actually don't follow right-wing Twitter accounts because I actually enjoy not consuming content I hate.
Wait, do you touch grass too?
I accomplished so much in my life as a scientist. I raised 5
Ooh.
scientists. Do they think that scientists can't have kids? My AR-15
That's a meme? That's a meme? Wait, these aren't even memes. Like, I was expecting just like, like rehash memes, like, of 2016 kind of 4chan shit, but this is just like the AR-15 self-identifies as a Nerf gun. Anyone who disagrees is racist.
now self-identifies as a Nerf gun. Anyone who disagrees is a racist.
Oh, I'm glad you appreciate
try
this.
identifying as funny. How AOC thinks conservatives see her. How conservatives see AOC. But that literally is her on the left.
I'm sorry.
Not long after, the reverse was made, the left can't meme, and much like when the Americans remade Skins...
Wait, the right... Okay, I'm sorry. I think she was showing us the right can't meme. So those memes should be really bad, because they're memes that were made by right-wingers, right? With the intent to dunk on the left, and they just weren't very funny. I don't have to tell you that. Anyway, chat, you know this.
just didn't land like the original. No, you can't heal these poor people for free. That's a handout. Miracles go burr. Because Republicans are against God doing miracles or something. I mean, they would for gay people and immigrants and people who can't afford healthcare. Leftists are going to make your life better whether you like it or not. You deserve higher wages and to work less hours. How dare you? And they posted this, I guess, as a way of saying,
Look, see, the left can't be.
but I actually think that's a banging meme. I mean,
Kind of
that's
a
kind
banger.
Of how a lot of the conversations
A little
seem
bit
to
of a
go,
banger.
particularly in American
A
politics.
little bit of a sleeper,
So
but a
skip
banger
forward to
nonetheless.
Now, and there's a new show in town called The Left Can't Meme, hosted by Benny Johnson. We'll get to him in a minute. The show is on an alternative social media app called Parler. The idea is that it's an unbiased, free speech alternative to Twitter and Facebook.
Has
Because
anybody
you
ever
never
used
see
Parler?
Conservatives thriving on Twitter despite saying the most outrageous shit. But anyways, long story short, if you advertise an app to have no restrictions on freedom of speech whatsoever, you get Nazis, conspiracy theorists, and allegedly people trying to overthrow democracy. So Parler gets
Oh, accidentally left. Yeah, those memes are really wholesome.
Benny Boy on board to host a segment called The Left Can't Meme. And
like, it's literally like that's a ContraPoints title from like 2015. That's wild. I mean, like, wait, that's like, wait, really? Like, how meta is this? Wait, here's what I'm wondering, okay? We all know about JREG, okay? We all know about the fact that for a lot of us, just level 1 irony, it just isn't doing it. It's very boomer humor, right? If you want to get a little bit deeper, you can get like post-ironic. If you want to get even deeper and really start to play, oh my God, are we dropping frames? Fuck me. Are we seriously dropping frames? That's terrible. Chat, hopefully it won't last for very long. Parler still exists. Yeah, I guess. Wait, no. Okay, so here's the deal with Parler. I think they did get taken down. Like, right? They lost their hosting maybe after the certain events 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago. We're watching we're covering the left can't meme in so many ways on so many levels, and we're finding out why the left can't meme. Why do we all suck? And why do conservatoids always dunk on us? Apparently.
based on the name of it, you'd guess that the premise of the show was that he would show bad leftist memes to prove that the left can't meme. Well, let's see for ourselves.
See, this is the thing. If you post that title, like, you can't just be like, yeah, because the irony is that I'm using vaporwave aesthetics, and vaporwave aesthetics comes from a long time ago when it's not the 1980s right now, but I'm going to post it anyway, and you're going to like it because it's ironic on a very boomer level. Like, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That stopped working a long time ago.
Here's the libs being fired off like
Oh,
rockets.
yes.
Very
Just
funny,
like rockets.
very good.
That's what I'm like. Listen, whenever I see a good conservative meme, that's me. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Like, right? I have that anguished look in my face. I'm like, just like Trump just won, you know? I got that look on my face, and Elon Musk, he's pumping up the juice, and he's going to shoot me off like a rocket into space. That's how he gets his SpaceX program to work. He runs it on SJW tiers. That's right. Turning Point USA's attempts at meeting everything that Turning Point USA does is super hyper cringe. Okay.
That's good. Very, very good. Always.
Oh my
gonna
God.
be woke. Make Twitter
Thank
great
you
again.
again,
Elon Musk
Buffy.
is Donald Trump. Very
Meow,
good
meow.
Photoshop.
So it's not bad at all. In fact, he doesn't show any leftist memes, and instead it's just him proving that the right.
Wait, so here's the irony. Or is it irony? I think it's meta irony. I think it might be meta irony. Maybe it's unintentional meta irony. But that it should be, you're expecting like leftist trying to meme and not doing it very well. Like, they're not using their pepes right or something. And the conservatoids would laugh at that and be like, haha, you don't know how to meme. You use Doge wrong. You spelled Doge without the E, and that's just dog, and that's not very, you're like, I don't know how lefties could fail at memeing, but I'm sure some lefties fail at memeing. But no, this is right-wing memes like from 2016. This is meta-ironic, I think. Wait, is this meta-ironic or is it somewhere between post and meta? Chat, do we have any JREG experts in here? Look, I know JREG's, like, I'm not trying to give JREG a shout out or anything like that, right? He did come up with the terms, right? Am I right? No, he didn't. I think he just, like, talked about them first.
I can't mean.
Hey, Joni.
Triggered Rhapsody. Triggered Rhapsody. Very good.
Oh, it's coming out of the rocket. The rocket's being powered by Re.
The Re-Rocket. Yes,
the Re-Rocket.
Classic. The Re. Where would the meme world be without the screaming lid at Donald Trump's inauguration? Where would we be?
I have an answer to your question, Benny.
I mean, that's a really good question, right? You do over-rely on certain memes. And you know what happens when you over-rely on certain memes? They become neutralized.
You can just fall back on your one other
unintentional
joke, which
meta.
Is the attack helicopter joke.
It's pre-ironic. There we go.
Now, my expectations
It's around the
were
circle
low.
the other way.
The bar was on the floor, but now I have to rip up my floorboards, and my
Let's see what's
landlord is
underneath.
going to be pissed.
Oh my god.
Sorry, she's a lady.
Oh my
lady
god.
Lord.
Yes, Gaga, you look so good.
My lady lord is going to be
Thank you again, Buffy.
pissed.
Meow.
So thanks for that.
Benny?
The show
Benny?
is basically just him showing unfunny, dated memes and forcing himself to laugh as if he's at knife point.
And then the Re as the chorus.
Wait, like the Hallelujah chorus, except for instead it's just like SJW. Okay, and the thing about the Elon and the anguished SJW like memes is has this weird, like, I don't know, chat. You look at the memes. It feels like there's something going on there that's not. Oh god, that's true. Oh my god, chat. I forgot. Yeah, there has been allegations against Elon, right? There have been allegations against Elon. Okay, so that's not even funny. Damn. But like, it just seems creepy. Like the way that, like, and it's just a meme, right? Obviously, Elon is not responsible for what people meme him to do, but like, he is responsible for what he apparently does do in real life. So it's a little too on the nose. I won't make that joke because it's a bit too on the nose.
So, yikes. But
We don't want to get our nose
fair.
pooped.
There are great shows that had a shaky
My big nose, right?
pilot. So let's check out episode
Huge
2.
honking nose.
What an opening. I have to say, it's not making me hopeful.
Welcome back to the Left Can't Meme.
Let's discuss the editing choices. They're bad choices. I'm pro-choice, but the editor here made the wrong choices.
Please join me on a wonderful pro-life meme journey here.
Pro-life memes sound about as fun and cool as being choked by a pair of acid-washed jeggings. Ew!
Can you even name one rule men have over their bodies? Pardon me, ma'am. I just got drafted to go die in war.
Wait. What? You don't think that men have rules about their bodies? Oh, they've got rules about their bodies, right? Starting with that, they're apparently, no matter how big the guy's junk actually is, it needs to occupy 8 times that space in a public space when they're sitting, right? It needs to air out. It needs that open. They need wide open spaces is what they need, okay? Wide open spaces for those
You know women
beanie weenies.
are also in the army, right? Maybe he doesn't know that.
The current thing! Take the chip out! Ah, yes, the NPC being cheated on by the new current thing. The new current thing is abortion.
Ah,
What? Wait, can we roll that back? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Let's like look at that one more time. This guy, though.
Ah, yes, the NPC.
Okay, wait. So, like, NPC is supposed to be concerned with with Ukraine, but instead the NPC is concerned with Pussy Hat.
being cheated on by the new current thing. The new current thing.
Wait, is that Clam Ops? That's our Clam Ops logo. You're being cheated on with Clam Ops, Ukraine. I'm so sorry. Am I a homewrecker? Is this NC?
Yes, because
I don't know what to say. NCC bad, I guess.
one is only capable of caring about one issue at a time. Well, that might be the case for you, Benny.
These people are.
But this isn't like, I mean, it'd be funny. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, you. They photoshopped a pussy hat onto a horse. Is this a pony? I don't know. Is this a certain kind of horse? I don't know.
So unhinged. These people are so.
Wait, they're so unhinged because but that's not that's a horse. That's not a person. What? Is this horse at SJW now? Did you get confused?
So
Benny.
Wait, does he think that's that's not a person, Benny? Benny, that's
right?
a horse.
Right?
MAGA King meme episode.
Oh my. Oof, that's rough.
Donald Trump is the lion. Lion King.
He lives in you.
Really?
So is this what Benny thinks a joke is? That you just reference a film and then you edit in the clip from said film, and then when people watch it, they go, "Oh, I get it," because I.
Sadly, there's a lot of that on YouTube. What's up, Obi-Wan? Good to see you, meow. There's a lot of that on YouTube, right? I've seen so much of that. Like, literally, I think there are databases that you can type, like, databases of, like, clips where you can type in, like, jump or something. Like, say, like, take a running jump, and then you find, like, an episode of Friends where they said taking a running jump. And it's really sad because you'll see people do that they'll say, say a cliche, and then after the cliche, you get to hear the cliche from Curb Your Enthusiasm from 15 years ago or something. It's weird. I get why it it's like I do something like that. Like, it's not wrong. Like, there is a principle of like editing that allows for something like that, but just repeating the word that you say, like, right, it doesn't cover up for the fact that you're using kind of a cliche, right? I don't know what the idea is. Like, they're using it wrong. That's what I'm trying to say.
Seen the film. That's the joke. That's the commentary you're offering. I know this is on Parler, but you're really insulting your audience here, Benny.
The MAGA King of pop. Donald Trump as Michael Jackson. I like it.
And straight up lying to them.
I like it.
So why has this flopped like a fish flippity flopping out of water? Well, reason being, in fairness, Benny is not a comedian. His background is actually as a columnist. He was even a staff writer at BuzzFeed, until he was fired for several instances of plagiarism. But listen, he tried comedy, he tried journalism, and...
Was it plagiarism, or was he fired because he wasn't woke enough? He was too edgy. Is that what? I should stream on Parler. Oh my god.
Not everything you try is going to work
Listen,
out.
if things keep on going the way they're going, you might get a stream on TikTok before you know it, right? Are you ready for that?
Also try
Are you ready for a bedtime NCC stream on TikTok? Yeah?
his hand at being a scientist. Sort of. I'm about to show you probably the worst TED Talk ever, so brace yourself.
Oh my
I
god,
consider
what?
myself to work in a laboratory.
Oh, we gotta
I work
see
in
this.
A big, beautiful, wonderful, largest, most exciting laboratory
Oh my god.
that's ever existed on the planet, with more discoveries than the human mind could have conceived of. And that laboratory is called the internet.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Here we go.
Wait.
Who's seen this? Who's seen this?
I do the balance thing though. Do you see the thing that he's doing where he like falls out of balance and he catches himself? I do that, right? Not on purpose because I'm clumsy.
Video. Look at
Bedtime
all those
TikTok,
hands.
I know, right?
Look at that.
Well, this is living proof that
I just gotta get to
anyone can have a
1,000,
TEDx talk. I
So
bet they
yeah, anybody who's looking for my TikTok, it is nocommentchick. It is at nocommentchick CC.
even let
Just
the
like
roast
the
pig from the
Twitch.
Hunger Games give a talk.
I didn't go to writing classes, and I didn't take a single poli-sci class.
Oh, we're aware, Benny.
And I didn't take a single poli-sci class. But I'm now a political reporter. for BuzzFeed.
That aged like milk. Speaking of, someone actually messaged me asking if the cow would be okay with people drinking cow's milk, and the answer
yeah, this is relevant to
no.
my
What I learned being a scientist
this is relevant to my tweet.
that I can apply to my life now, because now I do cat, now I like do cat gifts, and I
Cat gifts.
and that's a
Oh,
part
cat
of my
gifts,
job.
yes.
I do that professionally.
You know, I sometimes think to myself, is my job bullshit? And I, get in my head about whether it's intellectual enough.
I thought there was
we're
only
all
one.
invited to this big laboratory. It's fun. It's free. It's the internet.
But watching this has actually made me feel a bit better about myself, so thank you, Benny. Really appreciate that.
John Quincy Adams was the first president to ever have his photograph taken. So, now they still take presidents' photographs. They take a lot of them, but politics hasn't changed. Like, the world of John Quincy Adams and politics hasn't changed much since then. I'm trying to take that world and apply twerking.
I'm struggling here. I don't know how the fuck the audience coped.
Now, why am I going after millennials? This is my own personal little thing. Look at this little butt.
I want to find if there was a cameraman. Okay, so you know how this works, chat. Usually, one of these shows will have one camera pointed at him and you'll have another camera pointed at the audience. So when you see the audience, that's because we're switching cameras. Like, we line both of the films up, right? And then at certain moments we switch to show the audience doing something interesting. I want to just watch the audience the whole time. I want to hear him talk and I want to watch the audience's face, because I feel like that would be more interesting than watching his TED Talk, honestly.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Justin Bieber, I think he's
You don't
annoying,
like Justin Bieber?
right?
Why not?
But you know what?
Wait, how long ago was this? Jesus Christ.
He represents 82 million people in the world that are qualified as millennials.
Qualified. Okay. Have you got your millennial card, chat?
Yeah, Bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
The harmony, though. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Wait, he said oh, wow. Partying.
Who is this? Yell it. Grumpy Cat.
It's
Anybody know
Grumpy
Aaron Burr,
Cat.
I'm really struggling.
And you know who else we got? Doge. It's Doge. Oh my god. These are delicious memes, by the way. Served fresh. Yeah, like 2009. I don't know how old that film was, though. Like, how old was that? We'll look at that. We'll look at the BuzzFeed, the TED Talk thing, right? When he was working at BuzzFeed. Yeah, Rebecca Black still, like, she's made money. She's set because of that. Like, I mean,
Where am I?
like, it ended up working for her.
God? No,
I think Tay too, right?
It's the cow. What?
The cow?
Oh my god, hi!
We have to worship the
Everyone's
cow.
been asking about you. How did I get
Oh,
here?
wait.
You died.
We have to worship the cow, but I was also thinking that we should have, like, a religion. Should we develop a religion, chat? I feel like we need our own religion, right? Because, like, we're not a proper cult. Like, if you want to exist on the internet and have any durability, you got to form a cult. So, we got to figure out what is our religion really about? Because, I mean, like, it could be about me, but that's kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like, the figure or the streamer, that's obvious. We got to have it be about something else, right? It's something beyond me. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the beyond me, the Irene plant-based substitute for me.
From cringe overload. But you might
Oh, I hope you're okay, Yamato. Meow.
be resuscitated.
You met Tay. Oh, that's so cool.
Wow,
This isn't a cult? What?
I see a light. But before I go,
Wait, I think I had a really good idea earlier. Turf Logic, are you here? Do you remember what I was talking about? I think I had some really good idea about what our cult should be about.
how? You must reveal yourself. Another time.
Mad Magazine or something? Was it about Mad Magazine?
That was close. That was a near-death experience. But hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Except in that scenario, it did actually
Definitely
kill me.
doesn't. Yeah,
so, in
definitely killed you.
conclusion, as soon as you try and make your political agenda hip and trendy for the kids, you lose. It's insulting to your
yeah,
audience.
wasn't there like this
Even
is
if
like
they do use Parler. Because dated memes and
What? Oh my god, that's an actual right-wing meme! Oh my god, that's an actual right-wing meme! What? Did you see what that says? Okay, so it's like some kind of 80s, like, monster movie monster, and it's got a pink wig on it and glasses. So like, oh my god, I'm an SJW chat. I thought that when I lost my blue hair, I thought that when I like opened up out of that cocoon. Why did I say cocoon? Cancun, whatever it was, right? Whatever I opened up out of, right? That pod that I opened up out of, like, right? But it's the alien. It's like, it says, if fine, ban abortion. I'll just refuse to have sex with you. Got him. What the fuck were we talking about earlier? You're making green text. What was the green text we were on about earlier? What was our cult going to be about? Remember Turfologic? There was a cult. It was something about like French and memes and Mad Magazine, maybe. Yeah, something about Mad Magazine.
Forced laughter.
I feel like we should have a Mad Magazine cult, maybe. I don't know.
Aren't convincing. And this is regardless of political affiliation. I mean, it's cringe when libs do it too.
Well, there's the Cuffle cult, but that's already established. That's already established. That's running very strong at the moment.
Just stop being cringe. Unless you're a cow. Anyways, that's
Unless
all the
you're a
girl can
cow.
handle for
Hey,
one
listen.
day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, because 1 like equals 1 minute I get back from the time I lost watching.
18-minute TEDx Talk. Okay, should we start with this? Speaking of which, chat, I can meme in several languages. I don't know. What am I saying? Saying we want the YouTube. Got to have high hopes. Okay, we want that TED Talk, don't we? I think that's... Do I speak for the audience when I say we want that TED Talk? I think we want that TED Talk. Benny Johnson. Yes. We gotta see that. Find your inner scientist. 41 ways plagiarism got BuzzFeed's... Okay. Wow. Oh, Vic Berger did. Vic Berger. Let's find out about the plagiarism. Then the...
Site, BuzzFeed.
Oh my god, Chad, I hope I'm not edging you too much.
Appears to be sticking to its policies.
I'm pretty edgy, though.
BuzzFeed announced it was firing its viral politics editor Benny Johnson for plagiarism. The writer wholesale copied words and entire phrases from The Guardian, US News and World Report, and yep, even Yahoo Answers. After carefully reviewing more than 500 of Benny's posts, we have found 41 instances of sentences.
So this is a 7-year-old video. I'm just trying to figure out why it was made. Was this a big enough scandal that it like...
or phrases.
This is Newsy that's reporting on it. Maybe Newsy's a rival publication?
Copied word for word from other sites. We had no choice other than letting him go. BuzzFeed listed all 41 articles and says it has corrected the lifted language and included an editor's note. Oddly, the articles haven't been hyperlinked, so you'll have to copy and paste the URLs if you want to examine them for yourself. Of note, New York Magazine reports when Johnson was first accused of plagiarism, BuzzFeed simply updated the articles with proper attribution. It wasn't until a second round of accusations of plagiarism came about that BuzzFeed decided to review Johnson's works. It was the second round that ultimately led to him being fired. A writer for Slate seems to offer Johnson the tiniest bit of the benefit of the doubt, writing, he's a photojournalist who fills out his stories with captions, and it's the captions that have got him into trouble. But his photojournalism is all live and earned. And maybe the benefit of the doubt could have led to a little bit of mercy for Johnson, if it weren't for all this perfect irony we're about to share. Several news outlets have pointed out how just 2 days before Johnson was fired for plagiarism, he was accusing others of it.
Oh my
Johnson
god.
apparently felt the Independent Journal review story on President George H.W. Bush's socks was a little too familiar to BuzzFeed's
Darvo.
own story on Bush's socks. For what it's worth, a link to the post returns a 404
look at this. Look at this. He's accusing all these people of plagiarism. He's the one that's doing plagiarism.
In other words, Independent Journal
seems
review
familiar.
removed the story from its site.
Dealt with
the
people
irony
like this
doesn't stop
before.
there, folks.
Yeah?
As Slate points out, BuzzFeed likes to call out
people who accuse you of hate rating while they're hate rating you? Yeah, I've dealt with this kind of shit before. Damn.
others for plagiarism. There's this article about Kentucky Senator Rand Paul plagiarizing published material, and this report about other Republicans plagiarizing Rand Paul. All in all, it looks like BuzzFeed is gonna have to take an even closer look at the stories it publishes every day. We're not sure the internet can take much more irony. For Newsy, I'm Micah Sargent.
Okay. That is some delicious irony. Amazing irony. Here we go. This might be really good. I don't know. This might be really good. This is a Tedx Talk. So the X means independently organized. So maybe TED organization doesn't have to, like, you know, doesn't get in trouble if, like, they bring on a disgraced okay, so wait.
Hello.
So this is before he got fired.
This is crazy because look at how worn the carpet has already got. This carpet was in perfect shape yesterday, and people have been just jamming on it. It's getting all frilled, and I'm not going to do anything to hurt that a little bit more because I talk a lot, and I move when I talk because I'm massively ADD, and I think that helped me a little bit in my career. I'd like to talk to you guys about that. Also, you can see how fast the world changes. The title of my speech has actually changed since this morning when I gave them the title of my speech. So I'm sorry about that. Find your inner scientist.
Now, what I want to know is, did he plagiarize this speech? I gotta know.
I consider myself to work in a laboratory. I work in a big, beautiful, wonderful, largest, most exciting laboratory.
It was that I have read every magazine.
With more discoveries than the human mind could have conceived of. And that laboratory is called the internet. Think of all of the great success stories. I don't want to brag, but my laboratory has had so many success stories, you guys will not be able to believe, like, your eyes.
Unbelievable. Hi, general public. How are you doing? Oh, geez. No, this isn't. This is actually Benny Johnson of the Left Can't Meme, right? And he is a particularly, I don't know what to call him other than a lolcow, right? But he's a mean lolcow. His intentions are bad, like, right? Like, he wants to be libs of TikTok or something. He wants to be, I don't know, the anyway, you'll see, right? He's got a show on Parler now called The Left Can't Meme. And you would think, right? So that we're gonna show, since the right can't meme was like really bad right-wing memes that were so bad they were almost like left-wing. They were like almost against, you know, they were so cringe. It was almost like, okay, that's actually working for the left, right? The right, this is not what he does, right? Because you can't really find the same amount of stuff like that the other way around. So what he does is just finds right-wing memes of like Elon Musk's face, and he's like holding hands with Doge, and then the screaming SJW in the corner can't take it because she's triggered, and it's that kind of stuff. It's that kind of good stuff. Friday.
Ooh. Who's seen this? Who's seen this video? Look at all those hands. Look at that. Who's that? Who is this? Yell it. Grumpy Cat. Anybody know Erin McGurk girl? You know her? Yeah, she's famous. Oh yeah. Better in GIF form. You can just watch it over and over again.
Wait, I gotta know. What year was this? What freaking year was this? 2013. So we're not as far away from Psy and Rebecca Black. Like, it's not like he's doing it now. I don't want to misrepresent anything. This is 2013.
Mitt Romney, not as good.
It's so not Friday.
And doing Gangnam Style.
No, that's not true. If you're in New York or London, it is now Friday. Yes.
It's good. Ooh. Poor guy. This guy. These memes are great. Condescending Wonka? Anyone? Anybody seen this one? Yeah.
Oh my God!
Who
made
one
Wonka?
of these themselves? Have you ever gone on Condescending Wonka and like made your own? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Look at this poor girl. This is the start of her modeling shoot. This was her first day modeling. Yes. Our favorite, Nyan Cat. Okay, we're done with that. Sorry if that ruined your day. And I was like, all of that, I was expecting most of the crowd to leave at that point. Like, that's too much internet for one person to handle.
Is that Charlie Kirk? Almost. It's Benny Johnson.
But I love a laboratory because I consider myself a scientist, and that's because I was a scientist for most of my life. When I went to the University of Iowa, I got a...
Wait, you consider you are a scientist because you were a scientist for most of your life, but now you're not a scientist? What?
Organic chemistry degree.
That's a cool field. Yeah. I love organic chemistry.
That's what I didn't go to J school. Sorry. I didn't go to writing classes, and I didn't take a single poli-sci class. But I'm now a political reporter for BuzzFeed. So how do you make these kind of leaps? This is me in my laboratory in Germany, where I worked for 2 years, doing organochemistry compounds that Lord knows what they do now. Lord knows if they were ever useful, but that's what you did as a scientist. This is me. I was so proud because the challenge was to make a distillation that was the colors of your country's flag, and the Germans could make them really easily because it's just 3 colors in a block. But I ended up making an American flag one by coloring it in marker. That's just white solution on the inside. But
wait, Nyan Cat's YouTube channel is given away for free to Means TV?
I also loved politics. This is me. This is, the cops will come for me soon. This is me breaking onto the roof of the Iowa State Capitol.
Oh my God! For a second, I thought it was gonna be January 6th or something.
We found the key and we used it.
He's like low key, like this is me and Baked Alaska, Nick Fuentes here on January 6th.
I loved politics.
Was Nick Fuentes on it? I think he was, right?
I loved it.
Booker Nick was
and I
there.
loved writing. All the things that I do today, I liked them a lot. But I decided that maybe I was going to take, this chemistry path because it was, this was something that I thought would have a fulfilling career for me at the time. And if you take away anything from this talk, this big ADD talk I'm about to give, take away anything, it's that
this is an ADD talk.
You should have tons of passions in tons of different areas.
This is an ADD talk. How is this an ADD talk?
Because you're thinking you have all the pressure.
He was egging people on.
Oh my God, I have to do one thing. You don't. And it's just important to keep those embers burning and the passions that you
Nick
have.
Fuentes was there.
Keep them inside of you because you never know.
Keep those embers. He is like what is that all? Oh my God.
And say, hey,
is he gonna say like, listen, you gotta suck the life out of marrow? No, you gotta suck the marijuana. No, wait, what is it, chat? Robin Williams teaching a bunch of kids how to be shitty high school writers. What is this called? Dead Poet Society, right? Is that what I'm thinking? Okay. That's what this is. This is like Dead Poet Society for guys like this. For guys like this guy. That's what it is.
Really good at these passions, you do them naturally, and this is going to be what you're going to do for your life. And that's what happened to me. I guess the other thing I'd like to add to that is don't ever show pictures of you doing illegal things for a nationally
This is so like
nationally broadcast event. Why is being a scientist important?
Like this is very prescient.
What did I learn being a scientist that I can apply to my life now? Because now I do now I
don't think I saw it either. I just know what it's about, and I know that line.
That's a part of my job. I do that professionally. Scientists are okay at failing. Like failing is not a bad thing. In fact, failing, any scientist will tell you, is most things. Most of our job is failing. Maybe 100% of it. Some scientists never find what they were looking for, but they failed a bunch of times and they wrote big research papers about their failings, and that was more valuable to the scientific community than them actually succeeding. Polio was a giant failure, the polio vaccine. The best things that can happen are failures, and scientists are okay at failing. I think it's the only career path that's really embraced failing as a cool thing, because 98.71345% of science is failure, and that's important, especially in this day and age where we all have access to this big laboratory, and most of it's not going to work out for you.
Wait, this big laboratory? Wait, what's the big laboratory? The internet?
Science about asking the right questions. We'll get into that a little bit later, but most importantly, the world is waiting for discovery. We're a really connected world that moves really fast.
It's pretty overrated.
It's really important, and it happens so quickly, discovery. And you can be a part of that, and scientists, they are a part of that. This is Doc Brown. He discovered time travel.
He was a scientist too, yeah.
That's all I have on Doc Brown.
The Queer Art of Failure?
Okay, so this is a lab proposal, right? Who does science here?
Anybody? Oh, he's under investigation right now.
Science classes? You've seen this, right?
I took a few.
Before you do an experiment, your professor is going to ask you these questions.
Hey, Nina.
Before he gives you the go-ahead to go waste all of his chemicals and blow the place up.
I love wasting the chemicals.
These are really important
questions. I'm so good at it.
I still ask myself every morning that I wake up, because this scientific method, this lab proposal, is something that you should do when you have a career. Most importantly, though, your question. What am I doing today? what have I set out to accomplish today? I love that it's at the top because that means your professor can throw it in the garbage if it's a bad question.
I feel
That's
like
the
he's a
most important
performance
thing.
artist.
What
Do you
am I
think
doing
maybe
today?
this
That's
could
the
be
most important thing. If
this could be
professor doesn't like it, he's
performance
gonna
art,
throw it in the
couldn't
trash.
it?
And if you don't like it, you should
This
also
could be
throw it.
performance art. Am I right?
My question is, how do I get a millennial to stop Snapchatting for 1 minute and care about politics? How do I capture that kid in between Candy Crush, downloading the newest Candy Crush, and Jungle Run, and you know, and Snapchatting when he gets home?
Televangelist.
And care about politics in between. How can I do that in this fast-moving age? That's my question. My purpose or my hypothesis is that kids need to care about politics, and the political reporting world is doing a poor job of serving them in that capacity, and they're not reaching them where they're at. My materials needed, I need acids and bases, which are Republicans and Democrats. And I need Washington, D.C. My catalyst will be a national political event that brings them all.
I'm getting the feeling that he doesn't really care about politics. He just like, there was a job opening at BuzzFeed, which is kind of a mainstream publication. Maybe some people say skews to the left. I don't know about that, right? But whatever, right? And then there's like a job opening at Parler to do this left can't meme show.
Together and make some fight, which is what just a chemical reaction is. And then my results, who knows? But I'm gonna be there to try to record all that.
Wait, so you're telling me that a TEDx Talk is the public speaking equivalent of an article in Medium magazine?
So essentially what I try to do here is I try to take the old political game, old crusty game. Who is that guy? Anybody know who that is? Anybody? Yes? Good man. John Quincy Adams was the first president to ever have his photograph taken. So, now they still take presidents' photographs, they take a lot of them, but politics hasn't changed. Like, the world of John Quincy Adams and politics hasn't changed much since then. I'm trying to take that world and apply twerking. How can we do it? Let's go.
Of all the songs.
This is the way things work, right? Advertisers, Capitol Records, Madison Avenue, they told us what was popular and what was important, all right? That's the way the world used to be. The internet came along, my laboratory came along, and now it's this, right? They don't know what they're doing anymore, Madison Avenue, Capitol Records. They're at a loss because what goes viral is Grumpy Cat and that Friday song. Do you think any of them would have ever produced the Friday song 10 years ago? You come and you're like, I have this wretched song by this horrible singer. No, but it has 50 million hits on YouTube.
I will not stand for Rebecca Black being insulted in this house.
You know, the world liked it, and that's because of...
He's got the I haven't had sex in 5 years, and this is a good thing because it freed me from the evils of tapioca pudding.
This. So that's you. That's a kid Snapchatting. This is your mom liking your Facebook status. Moms like your Facebook status, right? That's what you do. I'm at the park. First like, your mother.
That's 4chan sharing my nudes. Yeah.
And that's me, and that's me trying to be a part of this mix and trying to get in, not from the Capitol Records point of view, but just to make a conversation with everyone. That's what I try to do in my reporting. And the rest of those dots are the NSA listening to all of us. So, viral politics. First lesson, never forget who your audience is. So, I don't forget who I'm talking to. Oh, internet, look at what the internet did with that great photo. The Obama campaign released this, and the internet did this with it. And a million other memes, okay? What does this prove? What did I find out in my laboratory about this? This is one of my first times I had not drank anything at all with my friends on a Friday night whatsoever in my own house. And we decided that some congresspeople look like Muppets, okay? And Muppets look a lot like congressmen. And so, over no beers and no whiskey, we put together this, and we published it. We published it on a little blog, right? No one cared about this blog. It was a tiny little thing called Cloture Club. It's a little hill thing. We check it 2 days later. It has 150,000 hits. It had been covered by ABC News.
Chat.
It had been picked up for
That was me this morning on TikTok. Yeah, I was just like, what? It was blowing up. I was like, what? Follow. Oh my God. It wasn't that big, chat. We're talking about a 2K video, but...
Washington Post, and most importantly, and most wonderfully, people have made their own Muppets.
Oh my God, I can't help it, chat. I gotta check TikTok.
My congressperson looks like a Muppet too. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna make our own. Sorry, I'm yelling. I just get excited about these things because This is so new in my laboratory. This is the most newest, funnest thing in my laboratory, is that they can interact with me. It's no longer that one-directional thing. I live in this big high loft in New York, and I'm going to talk to you, and you're going to like what I say.
So far, what have we learned from this? We've learned that social media is less centralized, more distributed than legacy media. Okay, I already knew that, but thanks.
I'm going to make something that you can interact with and be a part of the conversation, because we're all invited to this big laboratory. It's fun. It's free. You know, it's the internet. So make things that people can interact with. Who's that? Who is it?
Biden?
It's Joe Biden. But it's a very special version of Joe Biden. It's Onion Joe Biden. Onion Joe Biden is the Joe Biden that exists in our dreams. In our happy places, this is the Joe Biden waxing his Trans Am outside of the White House. Why is Onion Joe Biden important? None of these photos are real, by the way. Onion Joe Biden's important because this guy has a personality. And that's endearing. You don't care what he...
No, that's funny. That is actually funny, because you know that he's not saying stuff like that on the Left Can't meme. Like this guy, and I've met people like this, chat. I've met people that are involved in, some form of political social media that really don't care what side they're working for as long as they've got clout. Those people exist. Those people are out there, and those people will sell you out in a heartbeat, okay? Right? I've literally had that happen. I've literally seen these people that are like, oh yeah, oh my God, fucking leftism. Oh, I'm down for the cause. Solidarity. And then the next thing you know, they're like, those right-wingers they're not so bad. They're not so bad. So-and-so is not an extreme right-winger. Oh, did she just go on Lauren Southern? Let me erase that from my bio real quick.
I don't care where you come from politically. Joe Biden.
Why was it in your bio to begin with? Oh,
and that's why
because literally everything.
You're able to laugh at these things because deep down he's kind of like this. That's not photoshopped.
So this is true, right? I remember this. I remember towards the end of the Obama administration, and I think this was a year after Obama. Wait a minute. No, this is towards the end. Okay, so yeah, Obama, got reelected in 2012. This is 2013. So this is Obama's second term. Okay, I got it. And towards the end of the second term, I remember Joe Biden, he's just so goofy. He's like, there's something about him, something really earthy. And people are like, yeah, there's these all these photos of Biden and Obama, and it's like Biden's being a goofball. He's the goofball friend that everybody loves. And so yeah, he had much better social, reputation, media presence, back then. That sheen left him really quickly, right? I don't think it even followed him into the 2020 election.
Real Joe Biden really coming up behind a toothless biker girl, really on a campaign trail. That's exactly what he did. That's a real photo. And so that proves something that's very interesting about politics on the other end of things for my career, is that ooh, there we go. Had a few extra clicks in there. Sorry about that. Is that this is Chuck Grassley. This is your senator. I picked this tweet for a reason. He assumed a deer dead, and he told Twitter that he assumed deer dead when he hit his Twitter. When he hit his Twitter. When he hit a deer with his car.
Is this TOS? No.
Look at how popular that was. 2,300 retweets. That's awesome for an 80-year-old senator, right? And it's also turning the political world upside down. Let me tell you, there are people that are having aneurysms in their offices.
Is it just assumed you're dead?
In Capitol Hill.
I don't remember this.
They're
Joe Obama. Okay.
Controlled world that we used to live in, where they controlled the candidate, right? They controlled the office holder and told him what to do, and they took that image and they honed it and made it real pretty. That's gone now. The laboratory screwed it all up. And now Chuck Grassley can
sort of
sit there and be like, well, I hit a deer, and I've decided that it's dead. And I hit it, and that assumed you're dead. Because I don't have enough characters. That's awesome, and that's valuable. That's valuable.
That's content.
So
that's content.
The third lesson,
that's what you're saying. I get it. That's content.
That's
the essence. The essence.
People are at our
viral
fingertips.
politics.
You can reach out and touch them. You don't want to some of the times. Just CC Anthony Weiner. But you can actually interact with these politicians.
Gotcha.
And the best part
Gotcha, Anthony Weiner.
Now, why am I going after millennials? This is my own personal little thing. Look at this little bugger. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Justin Bieber, I think he's annoying,
Why?
right? But you know what? He represents something. He represents 82 million people in the world that are qualified as millennials. What does that mean if you're a millennial? That means you were born between 82 and 2000. And technology, this thing, right, is the most important thing in your life. Anybody watch Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad, anyone see the finale? Jesse Pinkman in his little cage?
Actually,
Jesse Pinkman.
Here's my problem. Okay, I've seen Breaking Bad, and every time I try to watch the finale, I fall asleep. I don't know what's wrong with me. I spent a lot of time watching Breaking Bad not to really understand what goes on in the finale. I always fall asleep and I wake up and Walter, you know what happens at the end of the movie, or you don't. Either way, I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Had a smartphone,
Movie,
he'd be
the
fine
show.
in his little cage. Like, he'd be okay. Like, because you're connected to the world through this thing. And this generation is defined by it. They're defined by that, and they speak in a very different way than the world used to be spoken to. So reporters are having to change, and they're having to
Do
catch
we speak
these
in a
kids
different way?
Because that's 82 million people. That's the future. That's your audience of the future. They're also going to elect the next White House, and they're going to control the economy. So you have to meet them where they're at. That's what's coming down the pipe. So you have to catch them between Snapchatting and Hulu Plus.
Get them between.
And that's what I try to do.
Right between Snapchatting and Hulu Plus. Okay.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only
A bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee, but I know I'll
Love
be
this guy,
a
right?
law someday.
We can, okay, so I can let that play. This is ahead of the joke, but the point is that was made, we all can sing along with that, because that video was made in the 70s when there was really no other alternative to reach a kid than PBS. It was watch PBS or do chores, right? Like in your household at that point, like, or kick a rock. I don't know what they did in the 70s.
They had pet rocks,
now look
right?
at all the alternatives.
Pet rocks.
Like, bless Schoolhouse
You wouldn't
Rock
kick a
for
rock because
reaching
it was a
kids like
pet.
that.
In the
They
70s,
reached them in a fun
look,
and entertaining way.
In the 70s, a rock was considered a really cool pet to have, I think.
But look at
This
these
was before they invented dogs or cats.
kids. Look at that poor guy that used to watch Schoolhouse Rock. Like, what the hell are you doing? Taking a selfie in the bathroom while I'm washing my hands. And that girl taking a selfie at the water fountain. That's insane. But that's what kids are doing, and you have to reach them somehow there. It's no longer a Schoolhouse Rock model where I can just go straight to the core. Like, this is the one way we're going to reach these kids. We're going to do it with a cartoon. No. I have to somehow find them in between taking horrible selfies at a water fountain. So a terrible event occurred. It was called Syria. The Syrian event happened. It made a huge deal on the international stage, and it was a big problem. And a lot of kids, all they heard was Syria, Syria, Syria. They don't have the time to read the 5,000 word white paper that was produced by the Washington Post. They don't have the time, nor do they have the interest. But they do kind of want to be connected because they're part of that millennial generation that you need the knowledge in your head. You need to know about what's going on in world events. You have no excuse anymore to not know because it's with you forever. So we went into our laboratory and we said at BuzzFeed, how do we explain the Syria problem to them in the way that they would understand? And I said, well, the world leaders are acting like drama queens, so let's make them drama queens.
Does he have to say he hates every kid he mentions? I think he thinks this is relatable.
We went to the hills, and we said, this is going to be Barack Obama, that's going to be John Kerry.
Somehow.
This is going to be Bashir al-Assad, and that's going to be Vladimir Putin. And we told him that story. Look it up if you want to actually know how it went. But it made almost 1 million views. They loved it. These people loved it. They were so appreciative that we told the story in a way that they knew about and the way that was native to their own tongues. And they'll thank you for it. That's the most redeeming part about this job, is that you get all these tweets like, this is more helpful than my lectures. Okay, now I understand. Thank you for knowing what I needed before I did, BuzzFeed. If you're confused about the situation in Syria, you could just go on and on and on. They're all thank you tweets. So the final bit is bring that political world to the audience, right? So these are the things that I've learned in my little laboratory. Bring this political world to your audience, and they'll thank you for it. They'll love you for it because no one else is doing it, and it's kind of hard, and it's new, like all scientific research. But in the end, if you get it right, you get it right. So does it twerk? Can we get Miley on John Quincy Adams? I don't know.
Whoa.
But we're going to try. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Wow. Okay. The place I connect that is this. Like, this is how corporations see social media, right? Let me be a little bit serious for a second, okay? Memes come from someplace, and I think there's some good memes. I think there's some good people, and those good people make good memes, and something comes to them that resonates with all of us, and they get a little pat on the back, like that is how it started. Now that's not where we're at now, right? Because there's a lot of pay to win going on. There's a lot of like transactionalism. There's a lot of kind of just like clout games and stuff like that. But it's very essence, right? Under a government absent of hierarchy, social media would literally just be, you come up with that banger tweet, and even though you only have one follower, like everybody sees it, and you got your little moment in the sun, right? You have people like this that obviously just like, oh my god, like they do see it as like just a commodity. And you can see where that goes in terms of like how he talks about it. It's this very superficial understanding of everything, right? And but they're not super effective. Other people though are. Other people play the social media game well, and if we're not careful, the social media game will get played right out from under us, right? And I'm talking about like, kind of like right-wing ops. That right-wing being, I shouldn't say ops because that makes it sound all like, super, right? But I just mean like the right-wing making a strategic decision and getting on board and using the power of social media against the rest of us. That does happen. And there are people who don't think ideologically, and they if your career is politics, then your coworkers are also the other side. That's kind of a messed up place to be, right? And you see examples of what is so wrong with that, like when you get alliances between supposed lefties and right-wingers, and then you have Vosh supporting somebody with Eris's take on Palestine, right? You have you have entryism in so many ways, right, into the left, and it's facilitated by that sort of transactional nature of things, and that is sort of what I mean, as silly as he is, like there was an edge of just like there's an inhumanness, and that's the thing is, chat, at the very inception, if they work, if they're real, memes come from your heart. Okay, and yeah, I know it's like it gets covered in layers and layers of irony, and it becomes something else, and it's not like something that you want to. It's like not like a religious artifact or something. Some memes maybe are close to religious artifacts, right? But it's something that at least means something, and I feel like in the corporate media, so much of that just gets debased. And you wonder what you're doing. Anyway, sorry. I am... So there's the actual left cat meme. Okay, we'll watch a little bit of this. This is their actual show.
In, and we need all the space we can. We need to go ahead and move you downstairs into storage B.
No,
we
I was told I could
have some
not.
new people coming in, and we need all the space we can get.
But there's no space.
So if you could just go ahead and pack up your stuff and move it down there, that would be terrific.
I was told
okay.
I could stay. Excuse me.
So yeah, they're really entertained, and you'll see this throughout their memes. Like they're really entertained by like replacing people's heads and like stuff like that. Like it's, I mean.
My name is Benny Johnson, and welcome to the world exclusive premiere of The Left Can't Meme. Ladies and gentlemen, an exclusive series on Parler. Parler, where free speech lives and is champion in the form of hilarious memes and content that we are going to be highlighting on our show. Now, many of the memes we
So there it is. There it is. You know, you take like a actual kind of meme image and you superimpose Donald Trump on it. That is like 90% of their shit. It's like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Ben Shapiro, like superimposed on some kind of Chad image to give you the idea that these men are Chads.
will show you on today's episode would get you banned on social media. Why do a show on memes? Because the memes hurt their feelings. And who are the
potato is mad. Oh God.
Extremely fragile, sad, miserable, cat-loving people who just want to...
I feel kind of called out by this.
Wreck and ruin comedy for the rest of us. They tried to destroy the internet. They tried to wreck Parler even, but Parler's back. So that's why the show...
Wait, so what happened with Parler? Did it get taken down for a while?
To ridicule and to make fun of the people you're not supposed
to ridicule and make fun of. Okay.
We're very, very
do both.
To be partnering with Parler, our first edition meme review, The Left Can't Meme.
Wait, okay, so here's what I don't get. Partnering with Parler? Is that like partnering with YouTube? Does that mean you got 1,000 subscribers on Parler, so you're a partner and you can get some... make a little money off of the stuff? Is that what we're talking about? What is partnering with Parler? Did Parler like be like, yo, we need somebody to do a show to dunk on the left because they can't meme. Hey, Benny Johnson, can you do this for us? And he was like, sure, I can. I know all about memes. Let me tell you.
Very important.
I did a TEDx talk. Oh no.
Let's get into them. Let the salty, salty tears flow.
It's like partnering with the devil's redacted son. Wait, they're... What is this from? What is the actual movie? They love that shit. They love that one right there. What is up with that? It's Wolf of Wall Street. I thought so.
Musk
oh, bring them all
so
back.
hot,
Okay,
right?
so yeah, they're gonna... Now this is... Okay, so just to let you know, this was the Elon Musk episode. I think this was right after Elon's announced his intention to buy the bird site. It looks like now that's not gonna happen. In fact, there might be some legal action, allegedly against Mr. Elon Musk to come from this, right?
Now, and the people at Twitter are like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Here is the...
So wait, on Parler, a few big accounts get broadcast out to everyone else. Smaller accounts never get viral tweets. Very top down, huh?
Here's the libs being fired off like rockets. Very funny. Very good.
So they become the kingmakers then. Oh yeah, see, you gotta pump up the SJWs with outrage, and then shoot them off.
Elon Musk planting screaming libs in the fields. Very good. I'm the captain now. Nice, nice. Liberals, if you don't like Twitter, get your own platform. Elon Musk. Elon Musk just bought Twitter. Whew.
Mila Jovovich is so hot. And, oh, it's from Zoolander.
Ooh.
Like a chill goes down your...
Making me
Oh my
excited.
God!
We have some insight
I'm
into what it looked
not
like
excited.
inside of the Twitter offices when they found out that they were being acquired by the world's wealthiest.
Wait, didn't we just see
African-Americans.
this? Oh, did you hear what he just said? He called Elon the world's most wealthy African American. Gotta trigger the libs.
It's a suppository. I don't know really what that means, but
Yeah, the red pill.
yikes! It's the red
Oh,
pill.
I get it.
What?
Yeah, he's gonna put the red pill up somewhere that I wouldn't be able to describe on Twitch because that would be TOS.
Out. POV when you're banned, and now Elon owns Twitter. Waking up from the dead. That's right. People felt that also on Parler.
See, it would be that, but the dude would have like a racist tattoo or something on his hand.
Parler was brought back online. Thank God. Get ready for the I used to work at Twitter face at Starbucks.
Oh my God. I don't know. Chat.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Elon Musk does need to clean house. You got to get rid of these people. Libs just want to date Elon Musk. You remember AOC said,
yeah, definitely she wants to date Elon Musk, I guess. This stuff is so brainwormed. I almost, but not quite, feel bad for the weirdos who have been deprived of any actual serious culture or humor or interesting experience. Some more news. Cody covered the Twitter thing. Oh, the Elon thing. When was that? Now Twitter wants Elon to buy them out. Elon doesn't want to buy them. It wants to back out. They don't want to let him? Wait, what? Are they going to force him to buy them? Oh my God. I think he just fucked them over or something, didn't he? Is that what's going on? Like he didn't want to buy them, but he wanted to, like, it sounds like he put them in a weird position or something, like financially. Like, Elon Musk is contractually obliged to buy Twitter at the grossly inflated price, and he realized it's a bad idea. But it's hard for him to back out of the deal he signed because Twitter crashed. So the Musk offer is way over. Yeah, Twitter is trying to force him. Are they going to be able to? I guess we'll have to watch Cody Shoddy at some point. I got to see this.
You just want to date me. People who criticize AOC, they just want to date her.
That's the thing, chat. There's like definitely like he can duck out, but he has to pay $5 billion. That's pretty cool. Okay, so he's gonna lose $5 billion. Good.
Here's Elon just whipping people out of the temple.
Oh my God.
Twitter. That's really good. Elon Musk.
Okay.
Is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Parag, probably not going to work here anymore. It's a classic.
Getting rid of these people
here. But the little dudes come up, and like I just naturally am like, oh my God! Thanks for the resub, Vamps. Meow. Sussy Baka indeed.
Talking about Parag Agrawal, he's the CEO of Twitter. This dude really sucks. He said actually on a podcast that he doesn't believe in the First Amendment. People on Parler know better.
Our role is not to be bound by the First Amendment, but our role is to serve a healthy public conversation, to focus less on thinking about free speech, but thinking about how the times have changed.
Twitter's top lawyer reassures staff, cries during meeting about Musk takeover.
Wait.
Can you imagine crying during meetings? Could you imagine?
There was just like she was just saying a commie.
By the way, the same person.
Oh, that's Seinfeld.
Trump off of Twitter. This is the same person who banned the Hunter Biden laptop story. This miserable witch is now going to be out of a job. See ya.
I didn't mean to kill her. Really, I didn't.
Don't hold your breath. The I'm leaving Twitter starter pack.
Meow.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
People suck.
I mean, this is like, you know, this is, I mean, I gotta watch it. I can't not watch it. But I will admit that this guy is a little bit depressing, right? Like, he thinks he's funny. He's got a show called Why the Left Can't Meme. And, like, he's become a meme. He tried to meme on someone else, and he became a meme. Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I know somebody like that. I can't remember her name, though.
I spent 54
literally
trillion
can't
of your
remember
money,
it.
And the NPCs say nothing. I spent 44 billion of my own money. Why didn't you solve the world's problems?
Angry SJWs.
Yes. Elon Musk, the Netflix
Wait, Obama's leaving
special.
Twitter?
Elon.
Wait, was this?
That's
wait,
good.
what?
Very, very good.
Wait, what?
Always gonna be.
Wait, why is that? Why did they? What are they doing? I don't understand.
Woke. Il Donald. Make.
Okay, first of all, it's Elonald, okay? And second of all, like, face swapping is not a meme in and of itself. Like, this is Family Guy level humor, right? And not in a good way, right? Because I'm not going to knock Family Guy completely. I mean, like, you know, people laugh at Family Guy. It's a show, you know, whatever, right? It's not my cup of tea. It's probably not your cup of tea, but it's somebody's cup of Quahog Pawtucket Patriot brand beer, I guess. But whatever, like, right. But this is like, you know, the joke about how Family Guy comes up with a concept. They're like, they have the, like, you know, idea 1, idea 2, and then like place for ideas to happen. You remember the time when Laurel and Hardy and like Sylvester Stallone got like lost on a moon of Saturn, and it's like literally those people in 2001 Space Odyssey, right? Or was it Saturn or was it Jupiter? I don't remember. But whichever planet it was, chat, whichever planet it was, it's just like, yeah, it's like the lowest level of humor. It's just literally like, okay, so what if it's Donald Trump, but here's the twist, he's Elon Musk. Yeah, so like Elon Musk is to Twitter as Donald Trump is to the United States of America. There we go. Except wait, Donald Trump is not the president of the United States of America. Did you kind of own yourself there? Did you kind of own yourself? Because he's from South Africa, so technically he's African. That's literally the joke. You're kidding me. It's oh my God, that's literally the joke. And probably part of the joke is that, like, you know what? When the libs see this, that we did Elon's face, but as if he was black, this is gonna really trigger those libs. Let me tell you, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be so anguished, and we love it. We love to see it.
Make Twitter great again. Elon Musk as Donald Trump. Very good Photoshop.
Family Guy is funnier than this. Yeah.
Canada. I'm removing
it's more than,
my music from Spotify. I'm deleting.
Well, no,
my
it's
Twitter
like it's
account.
like that, but to like the extreme, right? It's like it's literally like two concepts, but both at the same time. Great job making a joke. God,
yes,
like talk about formulaic.
Always the same thing. These sad, miserable leftists trying to make our lives more miserable, and then they threaten to leave Spotify or Twitter. It's like, bye, bitch. See ya. Triggered.
What I want to know is like, how popular is this shit on the right? Like, is this guy really like the right wingers are like, are they that meme? The guy? Yeah. Here, I'm gonna be right back, chat. I gotta get a drink. I gotta get some
reference. The triggered people.
It's all just references. It's literally fucking references.
Yes. A singing in the rain meme. Could it be? Elon, take it away.
Yes, singing in their tears, what a glorious feeling, real free speech again. Let the freedom force chase every lip from the place. Come on with their tears, I've a smile on my face.
Any Star Wars fans out there? Elon Musk, Return of the Jedi, Han Solo, Frozen in Carbonite, and you're back. I like how the little red button on the side is a Twitter bird. Very good. The Re-Rocket. Yes, of course, classic, the Re. Where would the meme world be without the screaming lib at Donald Trump's inauguration? Where would we be, ladies and gentlemen, without the screaming lib?
Screaming lib.
Have the screaming lib.
What would they? That's a good question, though. Look, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. Why are you so over-reliant on so few images? Why do transphobes, like, just within like 5 minutes there will be an attack helicopter mentioned, right?
This meme.
They will ask the question, what is a woman? And think that they owned. You can't answer that, can you?
And it will live forever, by the way. These memes will never die. And the screaming lib meme will never die. One of the most important memes in the world. I own Twitter now. We can still ban conservatives and free speech and delete them, right? Right?
Hey. Oh, I've been ready for Alex Jones.
Okay.
Oh my God, I don't want that. I do not want that.
So you're telling me
no.
it isn't real when they had a fucking vote in the goddamn fucking Senate?
Are you ready for Alex Jones to be back on Twitter? It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't you just build
They were so excited it was gonna happen.
Your own Twitter? Why don't I just buy yours? No! Re! And then the re as the chorus.
Wait, so do you know what the joke is? The joke is, like, haha, I have the power in the situation, so fuck you. That's the joke. It's like a joke that an executioner could tell to the condemned, right? It's like a joke that like it's actually not funny. I mean, you could see it as scary, you could see it as sad, you could see it as frustrating, but it's definitely not a joke.
And then Elon Musk swinging in the swing with them.
He's like a kid in a candy shop of sour expired. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, did you do it? Yes. What did it cost you? Everything. This is important. This is the Babylon Bee. The banning.
Alex talks about college on Joe Rogan.
Of the Babylon Bee is exactly
oh yeah, he got.
Why
didn't Alex
Elon
Jones
Musk
get really
bought Twitter,
stoned?
I swear. I don't know Elon Musk personally. I wish I did, but Twitter decided to ban the Babylon Bee, and now Twitter is itself owned by Elon Musk, who's a huge Babylon Bee fan. I really
the cruelty is the point.
That is the play here. It's exactly what happened. Bill Gates owning the majority of American
yeah, there we go.
farmland.
I mean, that is a big part of the joke, general public.
Musk owning Twitter. Very, very
and
good.
I love this idea that like I'm gonna be really mad. Listen, I'm a lib, and I'm gonna be really mad that you talk shit about my boy Bill Gates. Bill Gates is my boy. How can you talk shit about the boy? No, Bill Gates, you can't. Like he should own more than all the farmland. Like right, he should own farmland on all the universe. No, like I love. Like what do you think? Do you think like I'm a big like Bill Gates like fan over here? Do you think that's what I have a like you I'm gonna take the green screen away, you're gonna see a big poster of Bill Gates looking down at me like I'm just like him.
Laughing
oh my
and
god,
crying and lots of fun
I don't
and lots of
think
happiness
so.
and joy.
I think that right-wingers hate Bill Gates. In fact, don't they have some conspiracies? Some of the Q conspiracy theories are about Bill Gates, right?
Every single week, exclusive to this channel on Parler.
Okay, good shit. Good shit, Benny. Okay.